my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. It's your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, as we already know, on this beautiful, lovely, gorgeous spring, yet kind of playing with the winter a little chill that's came through, but it's still glorious and beautiful on the outside. I am hoping and praying and wishing within my heart that each and every last one of you are still tapping into it, knowing good and well that once I continue to tap on into it, that I will get exactly what I rightfully desire and rightfully deserve. Because what it is for you is not for nobody else. What is specifically for you is specifically for you. The only one holding you back is yourself. I'm just saying that to somebody today. Because today's weekly encouragement is going to go out. This weekly encouragement is not just for me giving to you. I'm going to take this. I have taken this in. This is something that I've been meditating on because my life is slowly transitioning into that next level that I told you about last year. That next level is slowly coming in. And it's taking me, when the transition I'm going through is bringing me out of the comfort zone. And I am feeling the effects of it. And because it's something that I've never seen, I told you, didn't I? You heard me more than one time quote the lyrics of Tasha Cobbs Leonard. I'm getting ready to see something I've never seen. Well, I can go ahead and give you an update. I'm already seeing it. And my, it is something I've never seen. But this weekly encouragement on today is for those out there who feel like that this opportunity that you've desired and wanted, and that what you're doing and tapping into is starting to feel a little uncomfortable. Anybody out there feel uncomfortable? Anybody out there feel like that it's starting to feel like the fact that you're doing everything right, the fact that you're doing what is necessary, but because there's nothing coming from it, anybody feel like the burden is just coming down on your shoulder? Feel like I'm doing something for nothing? Anybody feel like that? Anybody else out there listening today feel like I'm just knocking on the door, on a closed door, and daydreaming? Anybody feel like a Mariah Carey, Sweet Fantasy? Feel like they're in dreamland? Feel like it's nothing, no hopes? And it's just bringing you, as the days go by, just bringing your faith and your strength level just down, because the burden of life, while you're believing, trying to believe for what is to come, the burden of life is slowly pressing you down. Anybody feel that? Because if that's what you feel today, you are who I'm talking to today. Because guess what? I feel the same way. And what I'm about to share with you is a power booster, a power motivator that I took in for myself. And it did bring me up and guided me, and is helping me even right now. And that is why I'm standing here today, to help you. So just lend me your ear, just for a little bit. Just lend me your ear just a little bit. Tune in just a little bit. If I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would be Believe and Persevere. Somebody out there is saying, Dr. Charity, what you mean by believe and persevere? Okay. I mean, for what? It doesn't look like nothing's going to work out in my favor. What are you talking about? Well, you're who I'm talking to right now. Lend me your ear real quick. A lot of times, as I've already stated, a lot of times when we are aiming and working towards that higher level, that which we rightfully believe that we desire and deserve, and we're tapping into it, and we're doing all that we can do, that is when you're doing your part, then life comes on the back of your shoulders, and it seems like one thing after another is happening to bring you down and down. And it's bringing you down to the point where it's just the pain and the pressure of being pulled out of their comfort zone while you're doing the work. And then life comes and throws something at you, throws more than one thing at you, just becomes overwhelming. But I'm here to tell you today, believe. You gotta believe. I'm gonna keep pushing it in, like I told you last week about there's a rainbow behind the cloud. You just gotta believe. When you've already been shown what is yours, when it's already been confirmed that it's yours, then I don't care if it's only been confirmed once or it gets confirmed every day. All it takes is one time. Once the confirmation and it's been shown to you that this is yours, do not, and I repeat, do not lack belief. Do not go and live your life and say just because today that it looks like the door will not be open and I look stupid and I look crazy believing this, it don't make sense. Don't do that, because I'm going to tell you something. It is then usually when as soon as you walk away and say, I look stupid, I look dumb, I'm not going to make a fool of myself, I'm gone. That's exactly when that lock comes off that door, and before you know it, somebody else walks through that door. And you want to scream, I didn't know, that was mine. But somebody else has already taken over. So today I'm telling you, don't stop believing. Once you have the confirmation and the evidence, I don't care if it's only been shown to you one time, take it to heart, bank it. It is what it is. Only thing that matters now is, are you going to continuously believe until it manifests? That is what leads to the next part of this weekly encouragement, perseverance. You persevere until it manifests. You keep going at it. You keep tapping into it, as I told you, until it manifests. You never give up. Yes, it looks and sounds stupid. Yes, it does look and sound like a fantasy. Yes, if you went out and told somebody else, somebody would think you were probably crazy. But at the end of the day, you know, and that's all that matters. Do you know? As long as you know and you believe, then there's nothing to stop you. You don't look at what it looks like now. You take the confirmation, you believe it, trust in it, that in due season, it will manifest if I do not give up. And that right there is where that perseverance is. Persevere to the end. Because a lot of times, that's the problem with humans. We look at what it looks like right now. Even after we done had the confirmation, we get sad. It's just like the weather. It looks sunny outside. You go out there and enjoy. Then all of a sudden, 2 days later, the rain comes in, and it rains for 3 days. Then we sit there and say, well, I guess it wasn't meant for me to have this. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Don't give up so quickly. Just because it's raining now, don't mean it's going to be raining always. The sun's got to come back out. And the same thing applies to you today. Just because it don't look like it, don't mean that it ain't coming. Tomorrow, no man knows what will happen tomorrow. I'm only giving this to you today because I know exactly where you're coming from. This transition in my life has already been confirmed more than one time and shown and revealed to me. But because it's not being confirmed on a daily basis, when something doesn't add up and look like what I saw a week ago, I do have the tendency to sit here and say, oh, well, I guess it wasn't meant. I guess I got a little too happy. Yeah, sweet fantasy. Don't bank on it. But that's what the belief in him is for. But then he comes and reminds me, hey, I didn't show you that, woman, for you to give up. I showed you that so you know what your goal is. I showed you that so you know what it lies ahead of you. It's there. I showed you so you know that it's waiting for you. Now I want to see how bad do you want it. And that, my friend, today is what I'm telling you. Persevere. Believe and persevere. Because I'm going to leave you on this note. Remember something. If you didn't take nothing from this weekly encouragement, I want everybody to listen into this and take this to heart. God does not give his best without a test. If the greatest you get from the Lord, the greatest blessing that you desire, the greatest opportunity is going to call for the greatest fight on your end. It's going to take the greatest perseverance. It's going to take you having to go through some things and come out from your comfort zone and do some things you ain't never done. And I'm a witness to it. But I'm going to tell you something. It'll all be worth it in the end if you just hold on just a little while longer. So today, believe and persevere. Don't give up just because of what it looks like. Because what it looks like right now is nowhere near about what you're about to see coming up. Believe and persevere. Well, that's all that I have for you on today. But tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. And subscribe to Lady Superwoman at Lady Superwoman 9999 on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements. And remember to always believe and persevere, because there's greater waiting for you. It can only look better. It may be raining right now, but the sun is coming out and there's a rainbow with your name on it. Believe it and persevere, because great is waiting on you. I love you. Bye.